Hi guys, welcome back to Modern Life for the 70's Mind. Before I get going too deep into this, I just want to give you a little real quick background on my channel. Some people have written me and said, I'm trying to look at your reaction video and it doesn't even start until 5 minutes into the video. I do a little bit more on this channel than just reaction videos. Like the name says, it's Modern Life for the 70's Mind. So what I do, I try to go back a little bit in time, maybe relive some things, maybe just introduce some things that other people who are younger may not even have been familiar with. So I do a little bit more than just the reaction videos. So if you're looking for the reaction video of this one, just fast forward a little bit and you can get through the stuff maybe that you're not as interested in. But I do want to, with that said, I do want to kind of show you what I got today that I thought was kind of interesting that you might be interested in. I'm a big vinyl guy. I don't think you can see it on the video, but over here, over there, I got like a ton of vinyl records and stuff. And I always look for unique vinyl records. And I come across some. So I wanted to show you one today that you might find a little interesting. This is actually called, and I may have to back up because it's so big, it's called a transcription disc. Let me shut this off. Hold on. Gone. This is a 16-inch record. If I hold it up here, you can see how much bigger it is than normal 12-inch records. It's a 16-inch record that played at 33 and a third, so it plays the same speed that the vinyl records of today played in. A couple interesting things about this record is some started like a normal record does from the outside and played in, and then some actually played from the inside out. There's scientific reasons, if you will, why that happens. I'll make it real short just in case you're interested. Sound quality kind of reduces a little bit as the needle moves in, only because it's not moving as fast as like the outside does. Since the outside moves faster, you're getting a better sound quality. And what would happen is the radio stations played from the outside in, and then if they wanted to flip the record over, if it went back to the outside, the sound would change because you're going from the inside straight to the outside. So what they would do is they would let you play to the inside. If you flip it over, it would start on the inside and then go to the outside. That way the transition from moving one to the other didn't sound as significant as it would if you just went back straight to the outside. Interesting stuff. These were actually made for armed forces. They were played on the U.S. Armed Forces radio, and these are all old recordings of radio shows. This one in particular is an old recording of Bing Crosby. And the government, after they were stopped being used overseas for the servicemen, they requested that all these records get destroyed. Thank God for scavengers and dumpster divers because they went in and grabbed a lot of these. And today, when you look online, you see like an old radio, buy this DVD set of old radio broadcasts. A lot of those radio broadcasts are because of these records. In many cases, these are the only known recordings of most of these broadcasts. So I just find it very interesting. The sheer size is awesome, and I wish I could play it because I'd love to hear what's on it. This is stamped record 112, and it says property of United States government. So hopefully I won't get in trouble for this. No, I won't. There's plenty of other people who have made recordings of these. So anyways, I thought this was interesting. So we have a artist today that I've been wanting to do for a long time because I see her all over the YouTube channels, and I want to go over that finally. So let me get my headphones on, and I will, get things set up, and we'll get right into it. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, welcome back. I'm excited about this one today. We are going to be, or I'm going to be, I guess, reacting to a video by the artist Aurora. I know nothing about her. I haven't heard any of her videos. I do know that on YouTube, she's everywhere. And I've seen that people who react to videos have covered her a lot. So because of that, I have held off on watching her videos. And I'm looking forward to seeing it now, finally. And thank you to, and I apologize, I don't remember who asked me twice to do this song. Because here I am, I'm finally doing it. So let's just go right into it. The artist, like I said, is Aurora, and the song is It Happened Quiet.
Ice blue and hollow as it rains against their will.
Wow.
Feathers falling out of a pillow, as if time is standing still, and I can't remember much more, but I know it happened quiet, so quiet.
All right, I'm in trouble. This is going to be, I can already see it, a lot about vocals. And full transparency, I am not a vocal coach. I've never desired to be a vocal coach. I have never had any technical training in music, but I can tell you, and I'm over 60 years old. So I have listened to music for a lot of years, and that's given me the right to comment. Her vocals are, I don't have to say it, her vocals are outstanding. The only thing that kind of takes me away from her beautiful voice is these very disturbing lyrics. She's talking about feathers flying out of a pillow. Now that only means one of two things. Either she's had a really fun pillow fight, or something bad happened which caused the pillow to break and have the feathers flying everywhere. She's really expressive, clearly, when she's talking about these feathers. Her eyes are almost like following the feathers falling down, and her hands are like following the paths of the feathers. It's just whatever she's written, and she is a co-writer of the song, I know, she's reliving it, and that's really clear. Every once in a while on songs, I hear a word, not a whole song, not a whole verse, but a word that just jumps out at me. This is one of them. It doesn't happen too often, but I like the way she says the word pillow. As she's talking about feathers coming down, or however she says it, out of the pillow. And when she says pillow, it's beautiful. And I want to play that part real quick. Let's see if I can find it again.
As it rains against their will, feathers falling out of a pillow.
I don't know why I think that's really cool. I think it's great. This song is creepy. I'm already getting chills on it. It's going to a very dark place. Besides the lyrics, I think her nonverbal messages are screaming, and whatever it is that she's singing about, she's clearly reliving it. I don't know if I love this song or if I'm scared of it, but let's keep going and see what emotions eventually jump out.
As if time is standing still, and I can't remember much more, but I know it happened quiet, so quiet.
Oh, that's nuts.
Words falling out through the window. All that remains is a silent call. Is
Okay. Um, I like how her singing at one point became really breathy. You didn't see that in the first verse. And when just this is just my feeling, when I hear vocals that change in the middle of the song, like she has done now, she's gone way more breathy. To me, that adds another layer to the song and really introduces like a new emotion or feeling into it. Her singing appears effortless, although I'm sure it's very intentional. Emotionally, she is off the charts, like I said. What else? Her range. She sings really high. But the good thing with that and what she completely pulls off is that she looks really comfortable at that level and she's not straining at all. The only other thing I can think about, or what I can recall when listening to this, was she mentions red. That scares me because I assume she's referencing blood, and that just kicks the creep factor up even more. Let's keep going and see where this goes. I'm really powerful song. This is crazy.
You fell apart like a stone can be broken into sand. Oh, thousand pieces spread across a crying land, and you can't remember that day, but you know it happened quiet, so quiet.
Holy crap. Sorry. Her, what's the word for it? Her micro expressions or her peeks into her soul are through the roof. If you look at the end there when she was singing, the blank look in her face, she quivered at one point and she started rocking. Whatever she's singing about, she is clearly reliving it as she's singing this song. And maybe she has to go there in order to present the song like she wants it presented. So I want you to, I don't know if you noticed all those little reactions she was having to singing that, where she was shaking and I think it's right about here maybe. Let's try it.
Crying land, and you can't remember that day, but you know it happened quiet, so quiet.
Ugh. It seems she's really nervous or stressed out or whatever it is that she's reliving. This is hands down, the most emotional song that I've seen in a long time, and it's really touching me. So let's keep going.
Words falling out through the window. All that remains is a silent call. It's the earth, call it red as I land like a flower on the meadow. Oh, love is wide.
Okay, real quick. I don't know the girl, but I gotta give a shout out to her. The girl who's playing the guitar and harmonizing with her is crazy good. I mean, she's really good. And with her singing along with Aurora, I think that really enhances her voice a lot. Really well done.
Our dreams as stars that seem, our dreams
I'm not speechless too often. I couldn't cut that. I'm sorry. It got so good that it would have been a crime if I would have interrupted that. Um, okay, let's go back to the first part of this, where when I just started, um, it they started the harmonizing after I talked about the shaking. When I started it up, it went right into like this harmonizing, which was beautiful. And it's kind of funny. The first thing I thought, and all of you Lord of the Rings people are going to love this. The first thing I thought is like, if you remember in Lord of the Rings when they went into the woods to where the elves were at. Sorry, I didn't prep for talking about Lord of the Rings. Um, some lady, somebody, I think it began with a G. I don't remember who it was. Lady, somebody, um, where she lived in Lothlorien or someplace like that. When they walked into the woods, apparently they were tree elves or something, and they were in the trees and they were singing, and it was just a beautiful harmonizing song. And when she went into that, it actually the music stopped for a second, and it was just her voice, and then the guitar picked up again. When she went into that, it took me back to the woods with the elves. Oh, I got to play that. Let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna hit the right spot or not, but let's find that again. It was just so good.
Oh, love is wild. Ooh, ooh. Are your dreams as sad as they seem?
Okay, just to make a couple points, since we've already played it before. Um, the girl on the guitar, I think, is actually singing higher than Aurora, which shocks me. I could be wrong. I may have to go back afterwards and listen. I could be totally wrong, but it seems like she's actually singing higher than Aurora does, and they are linked, man. Their voice is one, which is really difficult to do, especially since there's not like a drum with a beat that you can follow. It's just those two and the guitar. And at one point early in the video, you can see the guitarist staring right at Aurora, like they're reading each other's minds as they're doing this. So pretty cool to watch, even better to listen to. Um, at one point, she's building up, and I'm going to say building up. She starts building up the song, and whoever this person is that she is singing about, her voice goes from this beautiful high voice, and it's like she throws it down to her chest, and she's singing deep from within her chest voice, or her body voice, I don't know what it's called, to the point where when this person is supposedly talking, she's like pointing her finger, and her voice almost cracks. Again, like the rest of the song, her expressions are through the roof. So let's just keep going there. I want to play it one more time through the end from here, because I just don't like ending it in the middle. So let's just keep going.
Are your dreams as sad as they seem? Don't you speak over my voice. I will return from the shadows, and I bleed in your head. Turn it red like the ground outside your window. Oh, love is wild. Love is wild. Love is wild.
I love the creaking of the wood at the end. Kind of makes it raw. Um, wow, wow, wow. This song is wild, like she says. Um, 2 thumbs up. If I had more thumbs, I'd give those up. Great song. I needed a second to absorb all this because honestly, I wasn't expecting a sound like this. So let me do this. Let me get these headphones off, like I always complain about. They're not comfortable to me for some reason. Let me do that. Let me regroup, get my act together, and we will go from there, and I'll summarize this thing up for you. Thanks, guys. And I'm back. All right. I think I may need a glass of wine after that song. Um, Emotionally, that song really caught me off guard, and it brought my emotions to a completely different place. It seems that obviously she's singing about some troubled relationship, to say the least, and it's easily conveyed through her great lyrics. They're just really nice. And I could have gone in through some of them, but this was long enough. You don't want to hear my voice that long. And her expressions were insane. I've never seen anybody react like that. So that was really a fun watch. I can easily see now why this is all over YouTube, her stuff. And I'm really glad I held out on watching this because I did want to react to it. And I think if I would have seen it earlier, I just wouldn't have been impacted like I was by it. I will definitely, without a doubt, be reacting to more of her songs because I honestly think she just became one of my favorite singers. Crazy good. Okay. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. If you've already heard the song and still stuck this through to hear my reaction, I really appreciate it. If you like this, please click the like button below. And if you can, follow me by subscribing to my channel. And even better yet, if you can share this video, that would be awesome, guys. All right, thank you. Peace out. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.